Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Capricorn, this is how is your person feeling about you. So if there's a specific person you have in mind and you're wondering how they're feeling about you, what they're thinking about you, then please keep on watching. It is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It may not be your story. Please feel free to check out your other placements. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see what is going on with your person, Cappies. What is going on with your person? How do they feel about you? What do they like? What do they not like about the connection? What are their overall intentions? Overall interest in pursuing something, into taking things to the next level? Whatever the case may be, what is going on with your person, Cappies? I'm going to stop there. Wow, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Swords. King of Cups. Very interesting. We've got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Magician. We've got the Queen of Cups. Wow, we've got a pair here. And we've got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So King and Queen of Cups have come out here. So right off the bat, Cappies, your person, first of all, they may have strong water energy in their chart somewhere. I'm getting Cancer in the chart. Obviously, there are lots of other signs here, but Cancer just kind of popped out at me. So they may not be a Cancer, but they could have a strong Cancer placement, or even a Cancer Mars or something like that. They could also be an air sign here, because the Two of Swords is how they're coming across. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you know, take it as it resonates. We've got all signs represented here. This is how they're seeing you. First card that has come out. How positive is this? Ten of Pentacles. Cappies, your person is seeing you as super successful. Your person is seeing you as the type of person who would really make a good long-term partner. Whether or not you guys are kind of in that phase of the relationship yet or not, this person is really seeing the long-term potential. This person is also seeing you two as some kind of power couple, like there's power couple status, or there's potential to almost build like an empire together and have this real long-term wealth, long-term family, long-term legacy building. So that's what this person is feeling. This person could also see that you come from a very strong traditional family, very strong family values. You could be very close to your family, or hold them in very high regard, or have a lot of respect for them. And this person is seeing that, and they like that about you. They appreciate the sort of values that you hold dear to your heart. Yeah, they see that as being compatible long-term with their own values, I feel. So this is really amazing. They're also seeing you as a big kind of they're seeing that you can provide a lot of resources. take that as it comes. So maybe they're looking at you as though, you know, Capricorn has worked hard, they've achieved success, they've got a lot of savings. Yeah, they've achieved a relatively successful or stable position when it comes to material things, when it comes to work, when it comes to finances, and they are liking that about you. They're really respecting that about you. They're seeing you as kind of like the money bags almost in the connection. So I don't know if you make more money than them, or maybe you've saved more money than them, you've invested a little bit more wisely than them in the past, and so you're in kind of a better financial position now. That may be a possibility as well. But wow, this person's looking at you like, you know, the 10, the be all, the end all, the person who they can really see that future potential with, that long-term potential with. So that's really nice. There could be there could be pets around you. There could be animals like dogs around you. Maybe you or they have pets, and they really like that about you as well. They like the fact that you either have pets or you're an animal lover. That could resonate for some of you as well. Your person is coming across as The Two of Swords. That's interesting given the rest of the cards that have come out here. So again, strong air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is coming across like they have not made a decision yet. This person with this kind of air energy in this card, this person I feel is a big overthinker. This is someone who doesn't rush into things very quickly because they like analyzing every single aspect of the situation, looking at every different potential scenario, potential future scenario that could sort of eventuate between the both of you. I think that's just their personality. I think that's what they're like. So they're just not the type of person to ever completely rush into something. They're someone who likes to weigh things up in their mind. But given the blindfold here in this card, it's possible that this person is turning a blind eye to something as well. And maybe they're not making a decision yet, or they're coming across as a little bit indecisive about the connection because there's something that they're just not wanting to see. They're not wanting to make that decision, which is really interesting. You know, this may not be the story, but for some of you, this could be someone who has been happily single for a long time, or maybe they weren't expecting to get into a relationship. Maybe they weren't expecting to meet someone like you, Cappies, who is giving them like an insight into their future and the potential, the amazing potential for growth that you two would have in a connection or in a relationship, in a long-term relationship. And so maybe they're just like, well, that's not what I was expecting at this point of time, or at this point in my life. And so they're kind of not wanting to rush in because it's just not where they thought they would be at this moment. So they're coming across as, indecisive, not wanting to commit to one course of action or another just yet. They're still weighing something up in their mind. So that's very interesting because that's how they're coming across. But when we look at their deeper feelings, Cappies, your person is coming across as the King of Cups. Wow. Scorpio energy, more water energy, so they could have a water placement in their chart. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, again, because they're such a kind of logical, rational thinker, they're not the type of person to rush into anything. They want to take their time. They want to analyze the situation completely before making a decision. And they're coming across as the King of Cups in their deeper feelings. The King of Cups has a lot of emotion. Look at that, big cup he's holding. But he's also not one to just completely wear his heart on his sleeve. I'm saying he just because it's a he in the cards, obviously. Male or female doesn't matter. I'm reading the energy of the cards. But this is someone who has deep, deep emotion, but they're smart enough, they're intuitive enough not to just completely be over emotional in their communication. That's not the King of Cups strategy here. But there is love here. The love for you is deep, and it's almost like this person is just holding that cup in reserve. It's like waiting for the right moment to share that. Because it's there, they feel it so deeply, but it just hasn't come out yet. When we look at what they like about the connection, this is an interesting card to get as a positive, but we've got the Eight of Swords here. This is normally a card of, again, kind of being trapped by that sort of mental analysis. And look at the similarities of these two cards here. So two sort of blindfolded women in these cards. So again, there's something that is not fully known, although in the Eight of Swords, it's almost like a self-inflicted, it's self-imprisonment. It's definitely something that, you've got the answers to something, you're just not wanting to see it. Because this woman, even though she looks like she's imprisoned, she's tied up, she's blindfolded, she's surrounded by swords, she can actually step through at any time. She can loosen the bonds. Her hands are not actually tied up that tightly. She can take the blindfold off at any moment. So yeah, it's interesting. I feel like in some ways you're very patient with this person. This could be you almost turning a blind eye to this person's indecision. It's almost like you have a little bit of a hunch, a little bit of a feeling that that cup of emotion is there. And you're being very, very patient with this person, Cappies. They appreciate it. They really appreciate it. They may not be telling you that. You may not realize how much they appreciate it, but they really appreciate it, how patient you're being. And the fact that you are almost turning a little bit of a blind eye to them being so indecisive. It's like you get it. And this just popped into my head for some of you. This might resonate with some of you, but I feel as though whatever they're going through at the moment, it's almost like maybe you've been through it in the past as well. So you kind of, even though you're not on the same, exactly on the same page at the moment, it's like you can understand them. You've been where they've been. There's like a sort of mutual understanding. It's unspoken, I feel, but I feel that you understand where this person's coming from, and so you're cutting them a lot of slack. You're letting them go through this period of indecision and analysis, and they appreciate that. What they don't like about the connection, we have the Magician here. So Magician for me is usually a positive card to get in a reading, but when it comes up in a sort of negative position, sometimes it is a little bit of manipulation, and it's almost like maybe even the two of you trying to get what you want out of the situation in a more kind of underhanded or less direct way. Like there's potentially a little bit of manipulation going on. Things have not fully come to fruition yet. Things have not fully manifested. And one or both of you are not being completely direct about what you want. And the way it's coming across is that it's actually a little bit of both. So they're being a little bit indecisive. They're not showing this deep level of love, emotion that they have for you. They're sort of keeping that fairly well hidden. Even though you've got a hint that it's there, it's fairly well hidden. And you're also allowing that kind of situation to happen. You're allowing them to stay in that, to take their time to be indecisive. You're not always being 100% direct about where you want things to go, and the fact that you want them to sort of hurry up and make a decision. And so there's a little bit of unspoken stuff going on, and sometimes that can be a little bit manipulative. So just watch out for that. Just watch out for that. Gemini, Virgo energy here with the Magician. Their overall level of interest, this is where it gets interesting, Cappies, is the Queen of Cups. How beautiful is that? So the Queen of Cups, similar to the King of Cups, has that super high level of emotion, love. She also can keep a little bit of a lid on it. So again, it's not like a complete overflowing of emotional communication, but it is a little bit more warmer than the King of Cups here. And ultimately, we've got a true pair in this reading. So when the King and Queen come out together, I see that as, again, true sort of partnership reading. People that kind of belong together. Again, male, female, doesn't matter, but two people that belong in a relationship, that fit well together, that work well together, that feel comfortable in one another's presence. I feel like one or both of you feel very comfortable just when you're around each other, when you're hanging out, when you're talking to each other. There's a level of comfort when you are in each other's presence that both of you really enjoy. And it's because we've got that, again, you could be different signs. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with zodiac signs that come up in the cards, but you could be completely different ends of the spectrum in terms of astrology. However, when you're together, there's some kind of common sense of knowing, a sense of comfort. You're comfortable in each other's presence. That's really, really nice to see. And we've got that true pair and that sort of long-term focus here with the Ten of Pentacles. I think with the Page of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, that emotional communication is going to get a little bit better, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow at first, and it's going to be a little bit on the immature side. Maybe both of you are not so good at expressing yourselves emotionally. I'm not sure, but it's coming. It's just, this is yet to be revealed. This is yet to be revealed. This super mature expression of emotion is what your person is feeling. They're feeling that deep level of emotion, and this is the kind of expression that you're going to get with here with the Page of Cups. This person might not be very experienced in relationships. Maybe you're more experienced than this person, Cappies. And that could be why that communication is a little bit lacking. But overall, there's deep love here. There's deep love here, and they're looking at you like a long-term kind of true partner, which is really, really nice. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Cappies. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you again for watching.